Hi guys, so as smart as I am, I forgot to make intros. So today we are gonna use this thing here. We are gonna prepare this. We are gonna prepare the Herp easy. Let's freaking go. So guys, there are multiple things to do with that bag. First we have to open it. So first we are going to open it. I'm opening it like a savage. No problem. So first impression when it's really like super so this is super like compact stuff. We will see how that turns out when we put water in it. I think I will need quite a lot of water for that thing. I don't know, we'll see. I took that thing to put all the substrate in it. You won't see anything, but I will replace you on another place. So this, to be sure everything fits in it, because what I had as a surprise for the other substrate that I'm using right now is that I had a two small box and there were substrate all over the place, and I don't want that to happen again. So let's go. So we open that thing here first, just to be sure everything is done correctly. We put that thing in it here. So if that goes well, I think I might have to cut it a little bit more. First impression, there is still, well, it's a thin layer of, it's quite, you know, oh that's great. The first layer is easy to pull out. So maybe this is dry substrate. This is here dry substrate. This is a really thin stuff. So the first layer looks easy. We'll see when we come to the core. I need that. I prepared it in advance because I need it for the corn snake, and the corn snakes don't like very humid stuff. And so I'm preparing it a little bit. Oh, that's a whole mess. Oh gosh. So that's it. So that's dust. So if you see, the thing is, we have to be, you know, when we say low dust, like it is very low dust content, I would put that in perspective, because the smaller it is, in my experience, the smaller it is, the more dust there is, you know. That's just, maybe I think in my experience from what I had, it's normal. So what would I do now is I will just pull out to make it a bit like, you know, lower. I will put a little bit out of it, and then it works great that way. So now what are we going to do? I will fill up that bad boy here with 8 liters, I think I will do, or maybe 4 and then 4. We'll see. I come back for that. Oh, I'm back with that water here. What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna spill water on it like this. There is 4 liters of water, if you want to know. So I put that right on it like this. We'll see how that works. I will maybe clean a little bit that mess, but if you can see, there is a lot more of fiber. There is a lot more of small, but that's really small. See, small particles. Something that I kind of love when there is small particles. Maybe I will need a little more water, maybe another 4 liters or so. How does it work? Well, I don't know if you will see that great, but no, it looks like it decomposed really well. So I'm gonna put maybe another 4 liters or something, and then we'll see or maybe I'll wait 10 minutes or so and then we'll see you back. So turns out I need a second container because with the ready substrate and the not ready, and yeah, that's a whole mess. So I'll just transfer all the ready substrate in one other box. So you will see that in a like times 100 or something like this. See, but that will be very whatever. Let's go. So turns out I will need maybe more water than I thought. I think so, because well, the whole core is still dry with 4 liters or something. So we'll add another 4 liters. Let's freaking go. That's a whole bag. Let's be straight on that. I don't save any water with that thing, but we'll see. Maybe it's worth it. And here we go for another 4 liters of water, because I'm not sure, because everything is not great. Or maybe what I can do is, it's easy to tear apart. Oh, Jesus. It's easier to tear apart. Maybe I can use the more dry part for the corn snake. Maybe, I think that's what I will do. But yeah, so first part is preparing a more maybe it's my bag that has something, or but I don't know. Well, I needed more than 10. I think I would need more than 10 liters of water, easy, because as you can see, well, one it's humid and one it's completely wet. Yes, it's tear apart quite easily. Even the dry parts are quite easy to tear apart once it's a little bit wet, humid, I should say. But right now on the preparation, I'm not super convinced. We'll see how it goes in the enclosure. Oh, and by the way, I'm not using that for the ball pythons because I want to try it on a fair fight with the others, if we can say that way, with the Eco Earth, for example, because for me that is a little bit more Eco Earth, like, how can I say, opposite, like I would make a VS with Eco Earth and that in comparison. But I use Eco Earth on the glass enclosure, and I want to see how long, for carpet for example, how long does it hold the humidity in a glass enclosure, knowing that Eco Earth, it doesn't stay more than 24 to 48 hours. So that's what I am gonna try. So we'll see. Maybe it's all the work, it's all that work worth it. We'll see. Oh, and if you see a lot of dust, when it's dry, don't freak out. It's just like an unusual way of working with it, and it's made to be more humid, so there is less dust when it's humid, as I saw, than when it's like or dried up. But that's normal, so don't freak out or something. This is just completely, but For this product at least, it looks completely normal. So. Oh, and that way I will need maybe a third one, but I think we will be okay with only one. Okay, and so you know, working with it whole dry like this, it's a total dry. I will mist it in the enclosure, so there is always something, but yeah, I'm not like, it's more because I need it a bit drier for one species and a bit more humid for one species, but for one species I have more than I need, so I will let it a bit dry. I wouldn't smell it good, but it smells weird, but not weird negative, weird, just weird. Okay. It doesn't smell like earth, but it smells like there is something in it that's not completely that, you know, I don't know, there's something weird. So if you want to compare a whole dried up, if I have something here that's still wet. Oh, here. If you want to compare something that's wet and something and a substrate that is wet and a substrate that when it's completely here dry, this is pretty much it. A whole, you know, it's all loose when that's all compact and stuff, and yeah, I'm making a mess. But yeah, maybe what I would recommend is if you use it for, I would say, more drier species. I would not using it ready to go. If you're more like ball python, I would maybe use it ready to go. I would for sure. And yeah, for carpet, a bit of the mix of the two, between the two, you know, a bit wet, a bit not, you know. This is just, I know that you're not supposed to use it that way, but so how dusty. Oh Jesus. And another bag of water. So we are at 10 liters of water for a whole bag. I'm now here 2 liters, so I think 2 liters will work. It will be the final step. Jesus, it's not that I need more, because I don't, I think. But what I for sure know is that maybe I have enough for another, for the 3rd or 4th enclosure. That's for sure. So if you need a lot of substrate in a tiny package, go for it. Well, first impression, go for it. So I may let that cook for a little bit. I may just switch a little bit between the two, so I don't have all in one and, you know, it's all becoming wet and all that stuff. So I will try to have one here, one enclosure here, oh, one enclosure here and one enclosure there, but I think I will have so much left over, guys. Substrate giveaway. That might, that with the so much, that might, that might be a possibility. Jesus Christ. That's a long time. I don't have so much substrate in one bag. Jesus. So that is the final result of my whole Herp easy preparation. It's a whole mess. This will go in this one and this one actually, because I will fill it all up. And what are my conclusion with that substrate? Right now, as you can see, it comes from same type of bag as this one. This is another thing. This is the same bag, and this is what you get, 2 full boxes. What are the pros from first impression? It's really small, lots of fiber, you know. It will make a little cushion, a little bed for the snake, you know. What are the cons? Or not a pro for, sorry. Another pro is that you have a lot, so you have a lot in reserve, and so you have a lot. A lot, too much maybe. When it's whole wet or humid, it is quite how can I say it? It is quite come on, dude. It is quite like no dust, low dust, I would say. In the boxes, by the way, we will see that in enclosure in another video. But yeah, and when it's all dried up, like this one, it's super dusty, but that's normal. So, first con is you have too much. That's great, but that's also something not great because I have that's for myself, no place to store anything. So yeah. Second con is that I needed 10 liters of water to make this. So 10 liters of water for 2 bags, 2 bags like this. Yep. Do you save money with water? Nope. But yeah, we'll see if it's worth it. Now, if I had to say out of 10, I would give it a solid 6 or 7, maybe 6.5. For first impression, it looks good. It looks great. It doesn't smell chemical or anything. And yeah, that's pretty it. So I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I hope to see you on the next one.